People have been wanting this for well over a long time. Shaboom! Game Collection, let's go!
Nintendo News by me.
What is going on, guys? My name is Mason, Nintendo News by me, giving you a collection of my Wii U games. Let it be known, I did have more than this, but I traded some in because they were terrible. Like, I can't remember. Anyway, yeah, I have a bunch of Wii U games here I thought I would show you, and it's gonna be really fun. Let's do this. Boom! Over to the side. First game is Lego Marvel Superheroes. I cannot remember when this released, but I actually really liked the game. It had like a bunch of Marvel-y characters and duh. But also, I really liked the storyline. It was really connected. It was intertwined like with every single, it was just really cool. And I don't know why I like it so much, but Marvel is like my favorite movie company. Like even better than Disney Pixar, I prefer Marvel. So even like, well, I scratch that. I like Pixar better, but you get it. Captain America: Civil War coming out. Boom, my boy, right here. He's gonna kick some butt. Hashtag Team Iron Man. Dang it! I made Captain America. Second game, it's garbage. We don't talk about it. Next up, we have Mario Kart 8. This game, oh my gosh, I really love this game. Now, of course, everybody knows about the game, so I'm not going to talk about Mario Kart 8 too much. But of course, the anti-gravity, it looks amazing, and oh my gosh. The Koopalings being an additional 7 characters, I think is really cool. 7 or 6, I'm pretty sure it's 7, correct me if I'm wrong. But, oh man, Lemmy, that's my main boy right there. And, I don't know, I really like the anti-gravity stuff though that goes on. Sunshine Airport, Shy Guy Falls. All those new tracks are amazing, and I really love them. Even the remakes of the older ones. And it's just a really good game, so if you don't have it, you should definitely go get this. Unless you're waiting for the NX, then that's baloney. Nobody cares about that. Next up is Super Mario Maker. This game released in September of 2015. That's right, yeah. And I liked it a lot more than I thought I would. I wasn't that hyped for it whenever it first got announced. But then the Nintendo World Championships had it as like the final competition, and man, that was so hype. You have no idea. I was on like the edge of my seat. I was waiting to see what happened. And oh my gosh, the levels, they were so good. And I wish I could make a level that good, but I can't because I'm stupid. So yeah, Mario Maker. I have a lot of cool levels. If you follow me on Mario Maker, go play them. You will lose. Next up is a game that I consider very close to my heart, even though I haven't technically beat it yet. This is The Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker HD. I never played the GameCube version, but I picked this up because people said, Mason, you should totally get into Zelda. Because this was my first Zelda game. In 2013, 2 years ago. I was almost 16. I skipped out that much of my life not knowing the beauty that this franchise is. And there goes little Link rolling around outside Island, and oh my gosh, the gameplay, the story, the characters, man. I love how the characters interact in this game. There's times you can really see like an interaction, like a connection even, between all of them. It's just a really good thing. I like it so much, and I used to call it my favorite game of all time, but then if you watch the first episode of that Nintendo Magic, you would know that isn't the case. But it's pretty darn close, so there's that. Next is another Lego game. This one really caught me off guard. Lego City Undercover. Now this came out March 18th of 2013, if I remember right. But my GameStop actually did not get it shipped in because it was storming where I'm at really bad. We got like a giant snowstorm at the time, so it didn't get into my town for a good week after it released. So I was waiting that long for it. But there's so many cool little Nintendo Easter eggs in this game, and the storyline is cool, and all the characters are nice. Like the game flows very well, and for what it is, I really do enjoy it. It's one of those games that I didn't think I would like as much as I did. Like pretty much the exact opposite of Amiibo Festival. But like I said, nobody counts garbage as a game. So yeah, Lego City Undercover. I know a lot of people that had it, but if you don't have it, it's definitely a must-have for the Wii U. It's really fun. Next up is Pikmin 3. This was also my first Pikmin game. I haven't played any other ones. Wow. You know, it's really weird seeing these little colored little things, Pikmin. They're very tiny. They're walking around on a big grassy field, getting thrown across a river to go find their other captain. It's just a weird concept to me. But of course, the 3 captains get separated. You gotta collide them all together again to form a team and beat the world, save it, you know. But along the way, you have to find fruit, you have to defeat enemies, stuff like that. Get more Pikmin, and it's a very interesting game. I really do like it, but I'm not the best at it. Actually, I'm terrible at it. The way the days count, it's so stressful, and I can't even deal with it. It's just too much for me. Like, it's like, it gives me an anxiety attack whenever the 10, 9, 8 countdown comes on. Man, that's stressful right there. Next up is Yoshi's Woolly World. Yoshi takes a nice little yarn knitted adventure through, well, whatever this place is. Yarnland? Something? I don't know. I can't remember. But anyway, yeah, it's really cool. The amiibo support is amazing. Lots of cool Yoshi suits for every amiibo, basically. And you can see that the levels are inventive, they're creative, and it's a really fun, cute, adorable game. So, yeah, there's that. Next up is Super Smash Bros. For Wii U. Man, this game I've put well over 300 hours into. The game is so good, it really is. And just look at all the fighters. This is just a main little list of them. There's so many, and everybody knows what Smash Bros. Is, but this one I think is the best one yet. Sakurai really put his all into this, and I love it so much. And now, Super Mario 3D World, the one I like to call the new Super Mario Bros. Of the 3D Mario franchise. This game, I really liked it. It felt linear. It felt like it was too much. I prefer this over New Super Mario Bros. Of course, but man, I wanted a Galaxy-style game. When I said 3D Mario, this is not what I had in mind. But I will admit, I still did enjoy it. I really did. It was a fun game. Kirby and the Rainbow Curse. I picked this up because the little stylus thing, you can draw rainbows and Kirby follows them on the path. It's a very interesting concept. I really like it. I played the game I played a lot of it actually. I beat it. And that final boss was so interesting. I really liked it. But, I mean, this game is also one of those adorable little games that you can't really put down until it's done because it's just that cute. But yeah, so Kirby and the Rainbow Curse, it's a pretty good game. And Retro Studios had some secret project. It was Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze. I love this game. It was a 2D platformer and my second Donkey Kong game. It was strictly Mario till I was like 15, okay? And I really liked it. This is literally the hardest game I think I've ever played. It's very rare that I get like rage quit over games. But man, this one, I can't even count how many times I chucked my gamepad across the room or wanted to throw it out my window and watch it break into flames. This game is difficult. And it's good. I haven't had a challenge like that for a long time until recent. But man, such a good game, and you need it. I swear, just go get it. Stop this video and go get it, please. Just buy. Next up is Nintendo Land. It came bundled with the Wii U. It's a pretty fun game. Got 12 mini games. My favorite is Mario Chase and Donkey Kong Scratch Course. So yeah, it's pretty much the Wii Sports of the Wii U, but it's still a really fun game. And there's this thing. You know, I can't say I didn't have fun with it. Lately, I've played it and it hasn't been the best, but I remember this was what me and a bunch of my Twitter friends actually used to play Mario Kart, you know, the equivalent of it at the time. Sonic and All-Stars Racing Transformed. There's a lot of random characters in here like Wreck-It Ralph and Danica Patrick, but it was still a pretty fun game at the time, but lately it's not that great. But that's because we have Mario Kart. This game, oh my gosh, this game took the world by storm. Splatoon is a success. I'm waiting for the next one. Like, clocks are ticking, guys. Nintendo, get on it. This is the best online game I have ever played. Really. The best one I have ever played. Better than Mario Kart or Smash Bros. I love this game this much. It is so fun. I've put almost 300 hours into now, and it's just a really fun game. It really is. And I don't really know what it is. It's just the ink idea, Kid to Squid. I don't know. It's just... I love this game. The box art's pretty good too. And of course, new Super Luigi U. The year of Luigi was a thing at the time. In June of 2013 when this thing released. Pretty sure it was June. No, this released in August, I'm sorry. June is when the digital version released. But I waited for the physical copy because of this exclusive green box. It's Luigi. He deserves it. I like this better than all the other new Super Mario Bros. Games. But again, it's not really my favorite. But... it's a pretty good game for what it is. And Nabbit's playable, that's a thing. Nabbit's on his way to steal your girl. That was a pretty stupid joke. Next up is, well, Wii Party U. I had Mario Party 10. I bought it for the Amiibo. I'm sorry, I returned it after because the game wasn't good. But I actually really like this game. I play it a lot. Me and my mom like to play it whenever we're bored. But she's not the best at it, but I'm not either. It's basically a game of luck. You roll dice, kind of like Mario Party, except a lot more fun. I won't compare this to the original Mario Parties because we all know those were better. But this game is pretty good for a party Wii U game. For a family to sit down and play, it's pretty interesting. Got lots of fun events, and you can do lots of stuff like play on the gamepad and stuff. And for some reason, I've really taken a liking to the style of box art. I don't know why, it just looks really cool. But that doesn't really count for the game itself. It's just a pretty, it's cool. And now, Captain Toad Treasure Tracker. This game is a charming little game, let me tell you what. It's so adorable. It looks better than 3D World, I think. But in 3D World, all I played, the only thing I look forward to most of the time were these Captain Toad levels. And once this became a game, I was like, dang, this needs to be a thing. And of course, at E3 2014, I think, they announced this. I was really excited. I was so hyped for it. And it's a really fun game. Lots of interesting puzzles. They were pretty easy for the most part, but it's still a really cool game. And I'm glad it's in my collection, because look at Captain Toad, he's waving. And that wraps it up for the physical games. But I do have a couple, or a few rather. I have Twilight Princess HD, also that Nintendo gave me. I really love the game. It's very interesting. It's my first time playing it. Of course, that was whenever I got it, but of course now I know what happens and stuff, but you get it. It's a really good game. But also, there's these things. Star Fox Zero and Star Fox Guard. I have the games, and that's what happens when you're a Nintendo brand ambassador. That's a thing now. And I can't thank you guys enough, because you got me where I am today. Boom. So yeah, I'm excited to show you guys more about the game, but I can't just yet, so stay tuned. You'll see more about it in the meantime, later on. Alright, well that wraps up today's game collection. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know if you have any of these games and tell me your collection. I'd love to see it. So, I guess that's it. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will talk to you next time.